Paul Mancano here with MASNsports.com's Roch Kubatko. Just after a 5-2 Aberdeen Ironbirds win, we're not going to mention Adley Rutschman at all, I'm sure, in this. We'll just break down the game action, I think, and then we'll.
Joey Ortiz went 4 for 4.
There we go. That was the headline.
4th round pick.
That was the headline today. Obviously, Adley Rutschman made his debut, was DHing, went 0 for 4 from the plate, only one strikeout. Looked like he hit the ball a little bit hard, at least a few of those at-bats, and we know now he's just getting his feet under him, right, Roch?
Yeah, he actually was 0 for 5 that last at-bat as well.
So
That's
he grounded
out to second.
That's right.
And he stranded 8 runners, so it doesn't look good in the box score necessarily.
Yeah.
But he didn't really hit the ball particularly hard, but it's his first game. And I'm sure he was a little over-anxious. You know, he got a nice ovation, first trip to the plate. He said he wanted to step out and kind of soak it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it might help him. And he even said this when he's catching tomorrow, because it gives him something else to think about besides just those at-bats. You know, you pop up or you strike out, and then you walk back to the dugout and you sit and you wait for your next turn. I think he'd rather be more involved in the game. But it was just nice first outing. What he ended up doing seemed to be secondary to just what it was like for him to be here today.
Yeah, and he was cracking a smile post-game. Even after that tough performance from the plate, it seemed like he was really enjoying himself. And
more so than he did early, right?
Yeah,
he seemed
before the
happier
game.
Post-game after going 0 for 5 than he did pre-game.
It might have been some pre-game nerves.
I think so.
Perhaps taking a toll there. His family was here. It seemed like there was a massive crowd out here as well. They were printing Rutschman jerseys as the game was going along. Amazing to see the kind of crowd support, too, here behind Adley Rutschman. I mean, he is going to be the star of the show here for the Ironbirds as long as he's here.
Right, and I think maybe they would have been able to sell a few more tickets if word had gotten out sooner, perhaps, because it was kind of like, oh, he's coming, and then not everybody could immediately come to the ticket office. So I'm sure there was a pretty nice walk-up crowd, I'm going to think, for him. But, he wants to just blend. He just wants to be the regular guy, and then you walk by the team store, and, hey, there's his jersey. And they're already printing out jerseys, and he does have a contract that's pretty big, but he wants to be one of the guys. He's probably going to have to pay for a few meals here.
Yeah.
But just sound like from people we were talking to, he did blend nicely, and that's exactly what he wanted. He fit right in. Dalton Hoyles was saying that when it was a big deal when his car pulled up when he came in the clubhouse, everybody looked at him to see what he would do, and he was just a regular guy. And that's all he wants to be. He just wants to be a catcher in the system, but there's going to be a lot of attention on him.
And his first hit will be around the corner, I'm sure, and that will be another breath of fresh air and help him relax as we go along. He is going to catch tomorrow. That is the plan right as of now. And you mentioned it. It'll probably help him get his feet under him even more tomorrow, being behind the plate and being more involved in the game. So that'll be something to watch as well.
And he'll get used to the DH thing, too, because I'm sure he hasn't done it a lot, but he's going to have to get used to it because they're not going to catch him every day. But, he'll figure that out. He'll get to play some first base. But he really wants to be behind the plate. I'm sure he wants to show off that arm a little bit as well. And, work on calling a game and work with getting to know the pitching staff, all those other things that he has to do.
Yeah, MASNsports.com's Roch Kubatko. You can check out his coverage, of course, at MASNsports.com. Story of the day, obviously, is the Aberdeen Ironbirds pull out the 5-2 win.
With Joey Ortiz going 4 for 4.
There it is.